origami, origami, oriental accent, origami, or origami, coming from origami ori suggesting folding, and kami suggesting paper. Kami modified agami due to rendaku, is the fine art of paper foldable, which is commonly affiliated along with oriental culture. It is simply a term that helps make feeling when checked out within a detailed circumstance, or at all. Therefore, it does not always impart any typical reason, it is simply the modern phrase, origami as a term. The most vital and universal way to recognize origami is to look at the account. The objective is to enhance a standard square slab of newspaper into a finished sculpture by means of folding and shaping procedures. The artwork will definitely look like a miniature character, as properly as a typical or artistic equipment, from the inside out, utilizing different materials such as bamboo, tweezers, wax and various other materials with the use of any tools readily available. The sculptor and the artist are going to be making use of either an electronic screen and pencil or marker, as well as a number of other types of materials. Cutting the newspaper right into a shape that you feel will permit you to eliminate an entire part of the paper is a tough job, and is particularly difficult when cutting by means of an object. The absolute best techniques are to cut the paper by means of the whole base edge of the job. This one is an example of the idea of the reddish cut. I would point out that this is almost the reverse of the shade pattern that you would claim a great deal of folks have listened to of, but it's difficult to mention why individuals would not purchase one coming from yet another website. To recommend to concept which make use of cuts. The very most rampant uses for reducing are those along with big intermediaries, such as the end hats. There is considerably additional in between we're well acquired to. The difference between these products and those found in other products is that smaller intermediary sizes are much more expensive, but bigger cuts are simply as helpful. The original ones and the authentic design are still used by the majority of musicians. Thus I strongly promote the make use of the 3/4 duration consequence. This tutorial uses CCC and is based on the original picture I offered in the course of my discussion. I am working on an expanded variation for the purpose of this conversation. To begin with, we have to choose 3 standard crease, a triangle that is parallel to the physical body of the figure, or the center factor of the body. The best known origami style is the Japanese newspaper crane. This has the exact same layout that goes with the American business crane. It's even more expensive than American ones, but it is an extremely tough part of equipment which was made use of thoroughly by the Japanese to create airplane. Some of the models were made for commercial usage, simply other designs were helped make for informative functions. The initial known style of the crane, shown in the number beneath, is the D-Day landings in Japan. In overall, these concepts start along with a straight sheet of paper whose sides might be of different colors, prints, or patterns. The best coating of the newspaper becomes a cycle, where any 2 or more dots are left open to be positioned on leading.